Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot.
Alright, y'all, man. It's your bro HumbleAli2times, you feel me? Back in that video, man, for me, follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now, look, exactly today's topic, I'm talking about spirits are around you. How to tell, right? How to tell that spirits are around you. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energetic hours there to come rock me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more to love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, and good positive feeling towards everyone always deeply. If you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments down below. And I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. There are spirits around you. How to tell? Now look, this video might not be for everybody. For some of y'all may not have no spirits around you at all. Now look, right? Another disclaimer, bro. When I'm making videos, I'm not trying to scare people, bro. I know I talk about a lot of stuff that may sound scary, right? But I'm not trying to scare nobody, bro. I talk about a lot of deep stuff on my channel. You see what I'm saying? But it's never to try to scare anybody or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get more into it, right? Let's get more in depth. So, right, with spirits, a lot of people got spirits around them but don't even realize it, right? Look, right, if you walking, right, let's say you walking down the street. You just got you some snacks from the gas station. You walking back to your apartment. It's like a couple blocks down, right? And you feel like something is hovering over you, but every time you look, nobody's walking behind you. Nobody's near you. It's just you walking on this sidewalk. But you feel like something on you, right? Because you might have a spirit that's on you. You might have a negative spirit that's on you, because a positive spirit, if a positive spirit is on you or is near you, it's not going to feel heavy unless the spirit is has a really strong aura. Then it might feel heavy. Usually when a spirit feels heavy or something feels heavy, sometimes that might mean that you got a negative spirit around you. You see what I'm saying? Spirits are a real thing. A lot of times why people think spirits aren't real is because they're not seeing spirits, right? Now, you have a spirit. I have a spirit, but I also have a soul and a spirit. Not everybody has a soul, right? A lot of animals have spirits, but not a lot of animals have souls. A lot of animals do have souls, but a lot of them also don't have souls. So what a spirit is, right? A spirit is like, you know, personality, stuff like that, etc. So spirits are real. You can talk to certain spirits, right? Now, with certain spirits or with certain deities, if you are not highly ranked enough, they may ignore you and not even respond to you, or they may try to put magic on you because they might feel like you're trying to play with them or you're trying to disrespect them. So if you're gonna call upon certain people, you might want to be mindful of who you calling upon. No, seriously, because these spirits don't play. A lot of these spirits will haunt certain individuals. You see what I'm saying? So with spirits, right? Like, for an example, I'm going to use myself as an example. I got a bunch of spirits around me, right? In other words, I got a bunch of energy around me, right? You see what I'm saying? And I'm just being real with you on that. Now, right? I'm going to give another example. Let's say it's dark and you at your house, right? And you like just see something from the corner of your eye. You just see something black like run across the room or something. Then you turn the light on and you don't see nothing. Right? What you might have experienced was seeing a spirit. Spirits are real. You see what I'm saying? And you can actually, certain people can create spirits, right? Because spirits, it's energy and you are energy. So certain individuals can create spirits, literally, right? I'll give another example of a spirit, right? If you got this dog, right? You've had multiple dogs, but this dog you the closest to, this dog would die for you, right? That might be your spirit guardian angel. What I mean by your spirit guardian angel is that might be one of your guardian angels that came down here to help make sure you're good and came down here to protect you, and also came down here to help to sacrifice itself if need be to protect you, right? A lot of people who have guardian angels, they be spirits, right? Some of them be spirits, some of them might be spirits, right? You see what I'm saying? So if you feel really called and feel very connected to a certain animal, and that animal feels very called and feels very connected to you, that might be your guardian angel / your guardian spirit, right? So this is a spirit in a animal avatar form, body form, protecting you and guiding you and looking over you and shielding you. You see what I'm saying? For real, spirits are a real thing. Now, during so-called Halloween, spirits really like to wild out and really like to come out, especially the negative spirits, because Halloween is a time where people conjure spirits. What I mean by conjure spirits is, let me rephrase. When it's Halloween, right, a lot of people tap in with spirits, especially a lot of negative, demonic, low vibrational spirits, right? A lot of people are doing rituals during October, right? A lot of spirits come out during October before it's even so-called Halloween, right? And the thing is with Halloween, it's very demonic. All of the holidays are demonic, but Halloween is very demonic, right? So with Halloween, a lot of the spirits come out more because it's more safe for they might feel more safe, or they might feel more comfortable to come out more because, you know, people are on that demon time, or, you know, low vibrational energy. In other words, let me rephrase. Now with demons, right, a lot of people think, oh, like demons are just all bad. No, that is very incorrect. It's a lot of demons who walk amongst this planet right now who are good, right? It's a lot of, maybe so, it's a lot of good demons. Every demon isn't bad. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of good high vibrational demons, but it's also a lot of bad, negative, low vibrational demons as well. You see what I'm saying? Spirits are real, right? You ever heard the cabinet get closed, but nobody was downstairs? So who closed the cabinet, right? You might have spirits in your house. You might have, this is another thing too, when you buying houses, when you buying apartments, I recommend you to be mindful of what house you buying, what type of neighborhood you gonna be in, because somebody could have lived in that house before you, and they might have conjured or attracted negative spirits, and those negative spirits still might live there in that house. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think in these haunted movies, why do you think they be saying the house is haunted? Right, because the house got negative spirits in it. It got negative entities in it. You see what I'm saying? Then you going in the haunted house, you trying to live there or whatever you doing, right? And then what be happening in the movie, they'll go to the haunted house and then they'll get haunted by the spirits. And then, right, I forgot the name of this movie. It's a cartoon movie. It's so much information in this movie. I forgot the name of it though. It's a cartoon movie. The kids, they went in the house or whatever they did. And what happened? The house was actually a big spirit or whatever. It was an actual entity, an actual being, right? This stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? It might not be exactly in that form how they showed it in the movie. You know what I'm saying? But spirits are real. You see what I'm saying? You got a spirit. So what you think? There is another spirit? So there's multiple different types of spirits, right? And the thing is with spirits is the reason why a lot of us don't see spirits is because, like I've talked about, like we've talked and discussed multiple times, you have to be on certain vibrations to even see spirits, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you're not even on a certain vibration, you're not going to see the spirit, right? Unless the spirit maybe drops its frequency to your level, or you rise your frequency up high enough to where you can see the spirit. You see what I'm saying? But yes, spirits are real. And the thing is with spirits is, how to know if you got a spirit around you is, you always feeling like somebody's watching you. You always feeling like somebody's with you. Like even when you alone, you still feel like it's somebody around you protecting you. You might have guardian angels around you protecting you, and they might be in the form of spirits, right? You see what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't crazy. They just on a higher vibration than you, so it's not making sense, right? You'll go look outside and go see a homeless person, even though they're not homeless. You'll go see them talking to themselves, and you'll think they're crazy. In reality, they're on a different vibration than you. They might be talking to the ancestors. How you know? Right, correct, exactly. You just assuming that you're being hypocritical, and you're assuming that they crazy the whole time. They might be trying to save the world. You see what I'm saying? Some of the most smartest people in this generation are homeless. You got to think about it. The homeless people, they be out in nature a whole lot. So they really tapping into that real energy, because when we in these houses, right, they're square shapes. What is a square? A square is designed to maintain the energy, right? And I heard that from young Pharaoh. Shout out to God. Squares are designed to box the energy, right? We're supposed to be living in triangles, because triangles help the energy flow naturally, right? This is why in ancient Kemet, as a lot of people know it as Egypt, that's another reason why we had a bunch of triangles, because triangles help connect the energy and help the energy flow a lot more naturally. So people who are homeless, when they're outside in nature, they're really tapping into that energy a lot more than a lot of other people are, because they're out in nature more. You see what I'm saying? So, and I might make a whole separate video decoding and breaking down information about homeless people, because for one, they're not homeless. They are a being. Why are we Why are we putting this thing on them, this phrase on them? No, they're not homeless. You know what I'm saying? Right? So another way to know if you got spirits around you, right? If somebody trying to mess with you, but then it's like every time, or not, maybe not every time, but a lot of times people try to mess with you, it's like it's always something that happens to where they end up be like, oh, you know what? Never mind. We're not even gonna try it with you. Right? Right. Because a lot of people, y'all walk around with spirits. Like me, when I'm going out in public, I got entities around me. Right? I'm never alone. I'm gonna be real with you. You see what I'm saying? Nah, facts. For real. You see what I'm saying? Right? I got spirits around me. I got all types of stuff around me, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Right? And the thing is that another way to know that you got spirits around you, right? If you're a very spiritual individual, then your ancestors might be around you, or, you know, these guardian angels might be around you, or, you know, you might have spirit animals that are around you, right? Spirit animals are like, these are animals that, you know, they could be your guardian angels, like we discussed. They could be here to help you. They could also be here to help protect you and, you know, help guide you and help you calm down. If you notice, what are animals very good at? One of the things animals are very good at, they're very good at calming humans and goddesses and guys down. Have you tend to notice that? Right? I have, right? Another way to know that you got spirits around you, or to know if somebody got spirits around them, is if they are a very negative person, and it's like they keep wanting to do negative over and over and over. This person might have negative spirits around them, whispering and channeling their energy and, you know, egging it on, pushing them on to do negative. And it's vice versa. A very positive person, they could have positive spirits around them, you know, suggesting like, hey, keep doing positive, you know, keep going, don't give up. Right? Now, this goes both ways. It's not just negative spirits. You know why they wanted us to be scared of spirits and to be scared of other beings, right? Is because, well, for a lot of different reasons, but I'm gonna tell you some of the reasons. The reason why they want us to think that all spirits are bad is because they don't want you to connect with spirits. Because spirits can help you, especially in this realm. Spirits can help you a lot, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to truly know that, right? If you're a person that drinks alcohol, especially if you're an alcoholic or you drink a lot of alcohol, you might have a lot of spirits around you. But the type of spirits that you're probably maybe going to have around you is probably maybe going to be a lot of low vibrational spirits. Because for one, how the way they make liquor and how the way they make alcohol, they're making it in a demonic way. They're making it in a low vibrational way. You're not supposed to be drinking liquor. It's very low vibrational, right? And if you drink too much liquor, certain spirits can take over certain individuals' body. I'm so for real. For a certain amount of time, right? Facts. Maybe even longer than that. I'm being so for real with you. But yeah, y'all, spirits are real, right? All spirits are not bad. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. All spirits are not bad. You feel me? That's facts. But look, man, I love y'all, man. There's so much more to love always deeply. And I'll catch y'all from those on the next one, man. Peace.